Sometimes a half head of highlights is all you need. You don't always have to commit to a full-blown transformation, especially if you're a brunette and you just want a little bit of dimension. Check the description, of course, if you guys want the formulas. I always include everything there. I never gatekeep, right? So if you need the toners, the formulas for the bleach, whatever, it's always going to be down there. But let's go ahead and get started here with the vertical slice right behind the ear. We're going to go ahead and back comb that. Clip it if you have slippery hair because it just makes it easier on you when you're foiling. Doing all slices for the hairline, we're going to go ahead and move on to the front, doing a diagonal back slice and another one right behind that. But make sure you're kicking out all those baby hairs. Don't highlight these when you're working on dark hair. When you highlight these, it tends to look like a broken piece of hair pretty much. Before we move along to the money piece, let's go back to the other side and repeat the same exact foil placement. So cute backstory. She was actually going to be turning 14. So her mom ended up booking this appointment for her so that she could have her hair done for her birthday. How sweet is that? I remember the first time I was in a salon and I felt pretty nervous, and I was 21. So I can't imagine being her age, being 13 and sitting in a salon and getting your hair done for the first time. I just feel like it's just nerve-wracking. You know what I mean? So it was nice to be a part of her birthday, and I hope that she was able to feel a little bit extra beautiful on that day. For her money piece, we're just going to be doing 2 horizontal slices. Now that the hairline is completely foiled, let's move on to the mohawk section, starting off with a pretty thick bold stitch, and we're going to alternate that with a medium stitch. So they're not going to be too different in size, but it's going to give us a nice variation as well as a nice ribbon effect at the end. It's important to have a little bit of variation, especially with these partial half foil placements, because they're not doing their whole head. So you want to make sure that they feel like there is a lot done to the head, even though there isn't a million foils going in there. You feel me? Take the dropouts and distribute them evenly on each side and do 1 deep tease slice. So you're just going to take a whole slice section and you're going to tease it and you're going to ombre it or do a tip out, whatever you want to call it. And then come back for part 2 so we can tone her. I'm going to show you guys the entire formula, of course.